so much fun watching him over the last 3 seasons. Incredible.
It is my life. It's what I think about when I make decisions throughout the whole year. It is 90% of the time based on, is it going to benefit snowmobiling? Is it going to hurt snowmobiling? I've tried to set my life up, and the way I want to go is based off of being able to have more time snowmobiling. I'm Andy Thomas. I'm from Star Valley, Wyoming, 26 years old. Growing up in Star Valley, you're just kind of an outcast if you're not a snowmobiler, because it's some of the best snowmobiling in the world, and it feels like 90% of the year's winter here. We get so much snow, it's incredible. So I think I got into snowmobiling just because everyone else did, and I thought it was cool. One day I just thought, man, I wonder if I could race. I never even thought about it before, and I was like, that would be really cool if I had the opportunity to race. And I just started thinking about it and trying to figure out how I could and what I needed to do to afford it and what needed to happen in order for me to be able to race, and eventually figured it out, and I fell in love with racing right when I started. Looking from my first race to where I am now, definitely it was a long road. There was a few times I didn't think I was going to be able to keep racing just for the financial part of it. Being a kid, getting in trouble, little things here and there, some roadblocks, but it all worked out for a reason. I think it was to keep me out of trouble and keep me busy and keep me motivated to do something. But after my first year racing, I had the last 2 races, I won a class at each race, and that really motivated me. I was like so hooked, like I really wanted to come back the next year, but I ended up going to lineman college and didn't work for that farmer, so I didn't have a ride with him, but luckily my aunt and uncle picked me up, and I went from a Skidoo to a Polaris, and that year I had really good equipment. I had a really good support from my uncle. I was just blessed to, I don't know why he would have put so much time and money into me, but he did, and I'm forever grateful to him for that. But I did really well my second year racing, and then I did a little better the third year, and a little better, and a little better, and I've won quite a few races, and just one step after another, it's brought me to where I am. I'm a journeyman lineman. I work through the summer months doing excavation work on underground power lines. I'm partners with one of my best friends, and we stay as busy as we can from when the snow melts to when the snow flies. So the best things about how my life is right now is what I put into it is what I get out of it. When I go to work in the morning, what I get paid that day or how I feel at the end of the day is based on how much I put in throughout the day. I could have a job where I collected a paycheck and just showed up to work and went home and didn't have a lot of passion in it, because there's plenty of those around. But I truly love what I do, and I love how that relates to snowmobiling, because you could go out and drink beer all day on a Saturday, or you could go out and just hang out with your friends, cook hot dogs, just go to get a photo and come home, or you can go out and really put some time in, really learn how to ride a snowmobile, learn how it reacts, learn so many things, and just get better and better. And the same thing, what you put in is what you get out with snowmobiling. I ride a lot of dirt bikes in the summer. I love riding dirt bikes. In the summer, I spend a lot of time riding single track. I spend as much time as I can riding motocross. That's definitely where a little bit more of my heart is. I like the competitiveness. I like how much it scares me. It really relates to hill climbing in the competitive aspect, and the hitting your lines and hitting your ruts. And in hill climbing, you're always trying to hit your lines and look ahead and know where you're going, and you have to do the same thing with motocross, so they kind of go hand in hand there, and I enjoy that. I feel like I should have one specific goal with snowmobiling, but I don't. I just want to be really good at it. I want to be the best at it. I want to win as much as Keith Curtis wins. I want to be known as someone that was just a great snowmobiler, but on top of that, I want to be known as someone that always stopped and gave the kids high fives, and always stayed up all night to fix his little brother's motor when he didn't have to. And I think my biggest goal is just to be known as a good representation of the sport.